Sometimes people really have this question that why do we have to spend time practicing some kind of warm-up before the asana practice or before the pranayama? Why can't we just directly start and practice a more number of asanas, spending more time as we are holding the postures? So there are several benefits of practicing warm-ups before we actually begin the asana practice. So I'm going to focus on the 5 benefits. So I'll just quickly list out them, and then we will briefly discuss on each of that. So the first benefit is about it helps to enhance the blood flow to the muscles. The second is it helps to increase the awareness as we are practicing the asanas. The third is about it helps to loosen up the muscles. The fourth is about making the whole body flexible as we prepare our body for asana. And the last one is about reducing the chances of injury when we are practicing the asanas. So let's see one by one. Now starting with the first one, that is enhancing the blood flow to the muscles. The warm-up exercises before yoga enhance the blood flow into the muscles. It helps muscles to fulfill the need at physical level before proceeding into yoga practice. Now when we are practicing different kinds of asanas, the different sets of the muscles or different parts, they are getting engaged into the asana. And these muscles are sometimes stretched, sometimes they are compressed. So the blood, when the blood flow is ample, and the good circulation of blood happens to these muscles, the muscles are engaged nicely, and their requirement at a physical level is fulfilled because of good blood flow. The second is about increasing the awareness. As we begin to move our body parts in certain direction, the muscular movements the direct blood to deliver ample oxygen to the brain. It makes the practitioner more attentive and focused during the yoga practice. Now, when we are practicing the asanas, as we make the different parts or movements of the parts of the body, the blood is also supplied to the brain because of the warm-up practices. And when there is an ample quantity of blood supplied to the brain starts functioning much better. We become more attentive, we become more focused, and then we actually can properly engage ourselves into a proper posture. Our postures will be correct, our practice will be correct, and thus naturally we are going to get more benefit out of our practice. The third is about the loosening of the muscles. Now, warm-up stretches raises the blood circulation and makes the muscles contract and relax frequently, as long as the practitioner warm-ups. This makes the muscle flow movements more softly. So it's very important that the practice of warm-up should be done before we actually begin the asana practice, because as we saw in this point, that loosening of the muscles, that is very important. Because if the muscles are not loosened up properly, then sometimes the postures, they demand the contraction of the muscles. Sometimes the posture demands the stretching of the muscles. Then we will not be able to practice it properly. So loosening of the muscles, when it is happening, then it will be very easy for us to practice the asanas in a better way, and we will be able to actually get more benefit from the practice. The fourth one is about making the body flexible. Now, it is very important that when we are practicing the asanas, as we go on practicing, our body should become more and more flexible. Now, it is essential to achieve decent flexibility before jumping into the yoga practice or yogasana practice. So, warming up before yoga helps in allowing some room to extend the body movements. Now, without flexibility, if you just directly try to engage into the posture, it's going to be a little painful. And the basic definition of asana is sthira sukham asanam. So that means when you are practicing the asanas, you should be steady and you should be comfortable without any pain. But if we don't have the flexibility in our body and we are trying to hold the posture, it's neither going to be steady and it's also not going to be comfortable. There will be some kind of pain because of having the rigidness or tightness in the muscles. So therefore it is very important that by the practice of warm-ups, we make our body more flexible. And the last benefit which we will be discussing is about reducing the chances of injury. Now without warm up, yoga practitioner become prone to the injuries like hamstring strain, then muscle strain, tearing of muscles, etc. So it's better that we go through the warm up sequence prior or before starting our yogasana practice, because as we saw all the different benefits, improving the blood circulation, improving the awareness, improving the flexibility. So all these things, loosening of the muscles, then all these things add to the proper practice of asanas. And when we are practicing asanas, there will be no injury also, because our body we have sufficiently prepared. Therefore, you always ensure that when you are practicing asanas, whatever time you have, at least try to ensure that 5, 6, 7 minutes of warm-up practices you are able to do before you actually begin your asana practice. So if you have more time, you can certainly do warm-up to the whole body. These are some of the benefits of warm-up. So just by practicing daily these simple warm-up movements, your body becomes very much prepared, especially different parts of the body, they become very stronger, and your body also becomes very flexible. And with flexibility and with strength, you can certainly practice all the asanas very nicely. So just ensure that you practice these warm-ups, and especially in this warm-up section on our channel, you will find the different kinds of warm-up. Warm-up for the neck, warm-up for the shoulders, warm-up for the spine, warm-up for the arms, warm-up for the legs. So just try to learn all these warm-ups, and in rotation you can start practicing this, and whenever you have more time, you can practice the full body warm-ups also. So just go through these different videos. After this, you will find many videos in this playlist under the name called as a daily warm-ups. So just start practicing this, learn that, and please also comment after your practice, so that I also understand that how these practices are helping you. Thank you very much for watching.